U.S. state of Louisiana is a pulsating cultural explosion. Cajun, Creole, and American Southern culture all come together in this beautiful setting. It's also known as the Bayou State. It is a cultural hotspot known for its many attractions, including its delectable local cuisine, jazz music, world-famous festivals, and French-inspired architecture. The very mention of Louisiana conjures up images of warm summer nights, the sound of cicadas, and the joy of sharing a meal with loved ones while feasting on delicious Southern cuisine. In this relaxed setting, the focus is less on getting things done and more on enjoying each moment. Plan your visit with our list of the top attractions in Louisiana. Number 10. Lafayette. Lafayette is in the middle of Cajun country, which makes it a place you won't want to miss. In Lafayette, happiness is a way of life, and students at the University of Louisiana take this to heart. If you go to downtown Lafayette's Jefferson Street, there are plenty of places to drink, dance, and eat all night. A trip to the Acadian Cultural Center is a great way to dive right into the culture. The name of the area is Acadia, and the word Cajun comes from there. No trip would be complete without trying some Cajun food, of course. The people of Lafayette eat a lot of gumbo and po' boys. Number 9. Baton Rouge. The most visited place in Louisiana might be New Orleans, but Baton Rouge is the state's historic capital. Louisiana State University, or LSU, is a big draw in the city. The campus, which is 100 years old, is a beautiful place. On the LCU campus, you can spend a day at sports stadiums, Indian Mounds, the Greek amphitheater, and several lakes where you can play. Many people in Louisiana say that the old state capitol from the 1800s is even more beautiful than the Art Deco Louisiana State Capitol. Number 8. Louisiana wetlands. Wetlands make up a lot of Louisiana. Most people don't live in these areas because they flood with the season, but a lot of wild animals do. All over Louisiana, people are told about swamp tours, which are a great way to see a different side of the state. Even though all kinds of boats are used for these tours, the airboat is by far the most exciting. Because their motors are above the water, these boats can go through swampy areas. Plus, the noise and speed make it exciting. You might see alligators, owls, snakes, herons, pelicans, nutria, otters, and turtles on a quieter swamp tour by canoe or kayak. Number 7. Natchitoches. Natchitoches is the oldest town in Louisiana. There is a lot of French and Spanish colonial architecture there. Natchitoches began as a French settlement at the start of the 18th century. It is now known for its historic district. The best place to start a walking tour is on a brick street next to Cane River Lake, where you can see charming colonial homes and more than a few bed and breakfasts with quaint rooms and afternoon teas. Fort St. Jean Baptiste is an original fort from the 18th century. It shows reenactments of military maneuvers and everyday life in the colonies. Number 6. Laura Plantation. The Laura Plantation is right on the banks of the Mississippi River. This Creole plantation did well at the start of the 19th century, when it was called the Dew Park Plantation. Before the Civil War, sugarcane was grown and picked on the plantation. 6 slave cabins are still there, which is a reminder of a sad part of American history. Many of the stories about Brer Rabbit came from West African legends, which were found in these slave cabins. A lot of the plantation's buildings have been fixed up, so taking a tour with a guide is like going back in time. We aim to bring you the top 10 best places to visit in every state. If you like the video so far, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. Number 5. Oak Alley Plantation. The Oak Alley Plantation is on the banks of the Mississippi River and was built in the early 1800s. It is even older than the Oak Alley for which it is named. It is an amazing piece of landscaping, with 2 rows of trees making a shady canopy that looks like a cloud. Oak Alley, like most other plantations of the time, grew sugarcane and used slaves to do most of the work. Today, people can go on tours of the Oak Valley Plantation, stay at its inn, and eat at its restaurant. On the menu are traditional dishes that are popular in Louisiana, such as fried oysters, smoked sausage, crawfish étouffée, and buttermilk pie for dessert. Number 4. Grand Isle. Grand Isle is a barrier island that sits where Barataria Bay meets the Gulf of Mexico. The main town on that island has the same name. Even though Grand Isle is only 100 miles south of New Orleans, it feels very different. Even though hurricanes and disasters like the BP Gulf oil spill have hurt this beach village, it still has charm and personality. People like to swim, canoe, and fish at Grand Isle State Park, which looks out over the Gulf of Mexico. During the summer, fishing rodeos bring people together and give restaurants in the area a lot of fresh fish. Fishing charters are common in Grand Isle, and they are the best way to catch a big catch. Number 3. Avery Island. Avery Island is in Iberia Parish and is only a few minutes away from Vermilion Bay. Even though it is called an island, Avery Island is actually on land and is a salt dome. Most people know about Avery Island because that is where Tabasco sauce comes from, which is a very spicy sauce. The best thing to do in the area is to take a guided tour of the Tabasco factory. There is more to the Tabasco brand name than just the factory on Avery Island, though. Tabasco also owns a bird sanctuary and botanical gardens. Exploring the grounds is a great way to learn about the wildlife in the area and is a must-do on Avery Island. Number 2. Breaux Bridge. Breaux Bridge is a small parish town close to Lafayette. This charming place is sometimes called the entrance to Cajun culture, and it is a great way to learn about the culture, food, and history of southern Louisiana. Most importantly, Breaux Bridge is known as the world's crawfish capital. The Breaux Bridge Crawfish Festival is held every May and brings a lot of people to the area. Lively Zydeco music will make you want to dance in the streets with the locals, and there are plenty of fresh, tasty crawfish for everyone. Number 1. New Orleans. New Orleans, also known as the Big Easy, is really like no other place in the United States. It has a little Creole, a little Cajun, a little Southern, and a lot of French in it. The city is in southeastern Louisiana, and its annual Mardi Gras party is well known. It's easy to see why the French Quarter is the most visited part of New Orleans. There, you can walk around Jackson Square, which is dominated by the spires of the old St. Louis Cathedral. The famous Bourbon Street is also in the French Quarter. It has live music and cold drinks from morning to night. It's also where the famous Café du Monde serves beignets and chicory coffee. And that's all for today. Which of these places would you like to visit next? And if you've already visited some of the places, how was your experience? Let us know in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy similar stuff, check out my other videos. And if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video.